Hi, I'm Michael Tourek, and I'm playing Weston Tate in Sam Shepard's Curse of the Starving Class. The idea of the disillusionment in this play, right? This idea of the curse of the starving class, that they're not necessarily starving for food, they're starving for more. They're starving for something that they don't really have, that they think they don't have. Even back then in 1970s versus today, that there's this idea on what the American dream really is. And I think that we can get a little lost in that dream. Everybody's struggle within that family to sort of reach the thing that they want, regardless of how it affects other people in the family, is a big commentary in this piece. Preparation for me in this role has been sort of the same way that I was trained as an actor. It's very sort of mutt-driven. The aspects of that character that resonate with me personally in a sort of a familial setting, in a familial sort of gathering. I have several family members that served in the military and that also may or may not have a problem with alcohol and with drinking and PTSD. Just sort of trying to capture their behavior and their memory also as well, because they're men that were very important to me in my life, and they were very important to their families. Weston is very important to his family as well, as far as what he provides them. Trying to remember who they were and the stories about them, and figuring out a way to embody them both emotionally and physically. We had our first day when we had our first meet and greet, and I remember looking at the board where all my costume pieces were, and I saw that there were cowboy boots up there, and I was like, I'm gonna need those shoes right away, because nothing makes me more comfortable in the rehearsal than putting on the character's shoes and feeling how that feels to stand in those shoes and move in those shoes. I also don't spend a lot of time in cowboy boots, so I thought that might be helpful. Working in theater versus working in film and TV is the same and different. I think if I had my druthers, I'd take theater every day, because there's something about the process that I really like. It's doing the research and diving into the characters and getting into their psyche and the way they move. Always been really fascinating to me. I love being in the rehearsal room and walking around and collaborating with other people. And sometimes, you have 2 weeks or 2 months to put that together, and that's great. The only difference is in film and television, instead of having 2 weeks to do it, you have 2 minutes. And so it's the same sort of process that you have to just do really quick and sort of go in and do it. But then you get to take a break while they reset all the lights. And then you go through that whole process again, and you get up there and you do it again. And so it's sort of this repetitive collaboration that you do on the day in film and television that you do over a longer period of time on stage. What do I want you to hope or feel when you leave the theater in this play? Maybe not to hold on too tight to that American dream, whatever you think that American dream might be. Maybe realize that the person sitting right across from you is enough, that family doesn't have to be all about one-upping, and that life is good.